What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the All Stop Podcast. I'm Stacy.
And this is Cody.
And this episode is episode 17, for one.
Take two.
Take two. We did try to record this the other night, and there was major technical difficulties as I was out of town trying to get this recorded.
We were trying hard to make it happen. It's just had a postpone.
Yeah. The episode itself isn't postponed. It's just a recording of the episode is postponed.
Precisely.
This is a good one. This is a really good episode. It's pretty much going to be one segment, and then we will review one of our YouTube videos at the end.
Taking a walk down memory lane.
This episode, I would say, is for the viewers, but it's not for the viewers or the listeners. This is for us. This is for me and Cody. This is a episode of we're talking to ourselves. We're manifesting destiny. That's what we're doing. So I'm really excited for this episode, Cody.
I'm excited too, man. I'm still excited as a deaf guy watching a mime. Still ready to talk.
Deaf guy watching a mime.
Still.
It's a good one.
So,
yeah, it's going to be
I don't know, a little bit into it when we try to record it. But, I don't know.
We'll recap. So, essentially, as you guys saw last week, Cody was in town. Cody came up to visit in Ohio with the wifey and the small child.
Yes.
I was trying to think of a word.
Wow, for a small child, but yeah, we got you.
It was a good time. It was a really good time. We did a lot. They definitely was spoiled with some bomb food. And
how's the food been since we've been gone, man?
Ramen and chicken nuggets, my boy. Got to take a break. But to be fair, we were in South Carolina this past weekend, so we did eat out quite a bit there. But for the most part, we are trying to financially recover from these past 2 weeks. We got a cruise coming up, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not what we're here to talk
about. More
long
term. The future.
More long term. Yeah. So, as Cody was up here, before I met my now wife, the plan for me was not to move to Ohio. The plan for me was to move to North Carolina. Isn't that right, Cody?
Yeah, man. We're getting set up. We're going to film school. We had these dreams. And somebody wanted to fall in love.
These dreams. Damn TikTok, I'm telling you. Yeah, I was supposed to move to Fayetteville, and stuff happened.
Things happen.
We're going to start up the YouTube channel again, and just it's been tough. It's tough to do YouTube videos with someone that lives 8 hours away. So
yeah, that's a little tricky.
With Cody coming up, we've all have this grand plan. So, for starters, Cody and I are going to try to start doing more than just the podcast. We're going to try to... Not try. We're not trying. We're going to do this. This is what's going to happen. We're going to start making YouTube videos again.
Manifest.
That's beyond...
What you talking about try. It's going to happen. Beyond the podcast. So we'll get back into some skits, some social experiment type stuff. Digging into the studios, man. This is
digging back into the StupidSmart studios.
Yeah.
And if you did watch the last podcast, we got that tattoo permanently on our bodies. StupidSmart.
It's gonna live forever as long as we do.
It's not just a phase; it's a lifestyle, Mom. All right.
permanent.
So it's permanent. It's not going away.
Nowhere.
So we are going to start the YouTube again. We are going to start the merch again. We'll probably toss some All Stop merch on there. But get some Stupid Smart merch out there, you know?
Get some Stupid Smart out there.
And set a time frame, Cody. Give me a time frame of what? Give me a time frame.
A month. I'd say by New Year.
By the New Year. That's a good time frame. By the New Year. What are we at on the
calendar?
No, we're at 73 subscribers on the YouTube.
73 great people.
73 fantastic people. I want to be over 100 by the New Year. And a lot of people are, if you're listening, you're probably like, 100? That's not a lot. Considering the fact that we've been sitting at 73 for 6 years.
Yeah.
Let's break the 100 threshold.
We want that extra digit.
Just that extra digit. So if you are listening and you're not subscribed, I did get us a subscriber yesterday, so there's that.
Hey, good for you.
Actually, I think it was earlier today.
Okay. Days blend together.
But yes, we are going to listen to this episode on the New Year. We will be over 100.
Yeah.
So we're going to start meeting up halfway. Not going to say where, but halfway. And start getting some more quality content out there for people.
Yeah. Ready to get
I would
back
say
into it. It's been years since we did.
I know. And what's nice is
last
the fact that
nice,
we did.
But
Yes. So with us going to film school and we have all this equipment now, we need to put it to use.
Mm-hmm.
We can put out
definitely
some quality content with the 2 high quality cameras that we have.
We literally
and
have no excuses.
We don't. We have literally 2 sets of high quality studio equipment that we need to put to use, Cody.
Yeah,
and we will.
Yeah.
We will put that to use.
I'm glad we're using some of it for this podcast, but and we need to dust off more of it.
Are we using anything? Oh, the headphones? It's the only thing that we're using for this.
I got me a wall that I made from my light stands. Thank you very much. So,
are you using your light stand?
I'm using.
Or your light?
3 of them. No, I didn't get a box light out. Yeah. If I get a box light out, that thing might be permanent. I don't think Tiffany can take that.
You've got to mount fixture. You just got to mount them to the walls, where you can take them off easily and just have them plugged in constantly.
It looks like picture day all day, every day.
Yes. Yep. So we
no excuses.
Starting up, no excuses. This is the reason we wanted. So as I'm finishing up my last few days of my current job, there's a lot of downtime, and I've fallen back into the Mr. Beast wormhole. And he makes himself these videos every few years for himself to watch in a few years, to where he wants to be by the time he watches that video. And, so that's what this is. This is just us manifesting it out there, putting it out there.
Yeah. Have our goals
so we can hold ourselves accountable.
Bam.
To that.
Into it. Exactly, man. Exactly.
That'd be quicker than that. So
not quick with the word sometimes. But yes. And
if there is, go ahead, Cody.
Oh, let's keep talking about this, and then we'll go to the next.
Okay.
Our next goal is.
for all 3 of you that listen, if there is, that's the other thing. By the new year, I don't know, have you checked our Spotify to see how many people we got on there, or any of our other?
We average like a handful of views an episode, listens an episode.
What is a handful, Cody? So by the new year, let's double that. Let's have
five Spotify followers.
Hey.
So that's...
But average listens across Spotify.
It went to 3 per episode.
3 per episode?
Yeah.
Let's try to get that to 8.
Let's do it.
By the new year, we put out an episode every week. 8 average listeners per episode. Not a lot, I know. But hey, we just started. The new year is
we want to be
right around the corner. That's 6 months. Exactly. I don't want to be like, yeah, we're going to have 100 average listeners. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not.
If we can...
I'm surprised there's 3 people that listen. You're probably one of them, Cody.
Oh, I probably am. But you gotta like your stuff, man.
I do like it. I'm like one of those people that never watch... One of those actors that just never watch the movies that they're in.
Yeah, like I think at one point, I respected that, and I still do. But then I also, the actors that do watch their films and stuff, most of the time
you can find where you can improve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was watching this Samuel L. Jackson interview, and he was like, he's funny. He's like, when one of his movies are coming out, he knows it's gonna make at least $1,000 in the box office because he buys that many tickets so his family can see it. And then he was saying sometimes he goes to the theaters to see what other people are thinking of his movies. So it is like in the mindset of trying to improve, see what other people are thinking, that kind of thing.
Does he go undercover? Do you think he goes undercover?
I could see it. I could see him with the eye patch and the beanie.
So yeah, we're gonna shoot for 100 subscribers on YouTube by the new year. 8 average listeners across our podcast episodes. And so if you are listening, if you're one of the 3,
we appreciate you, first of all.
Or if you do, yes. But
Second
if you do
of all,
have any,
tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Share it, please. It helps. Give it a like. It's 2 seconds. If you do have any ideas, like Cody and I have ideas, but if there's anything specific you want to see, either in a podcast episode or a YouTube episode, or just anything in the future, if you have a style of merch that you want to see, let us know. Email us, comment on YouTube, on the TikTok, message us, direct it, DM us on Instagram. We got ways. Reach out.
So many ways.
It's not like the inboxes are flooded right now. I mean, this is your time to shine.
See ya.
We will see you. All right.
Get lost in the masses. Now, if the masses come out of nowhere, thankful.
I will do my best to go over everybody's message.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, this content, we're making it for us because we like to create things. We like putting our name on something. And we want to do it for people too, get the feedback and get that community growing and stuff like that. It'd be so cool. Exactly. We got a Discord. It'd be awesome to get that filled up and have a little.
We do have a Discord. We will link that all in the in the description.
Yeah.
Do you link that?
YouTube's got all the links.
Perfect. Yeah. Hit up the YouTube, and it'll have all the links for you under one of the podcast episodes. But yeah. Now, that I would say is some short-term goals.
Yeah.
Let's branch out a little further, Cody. Let's branch out a little further. A little bit longer term. It has always been my dream, Cody, to own a piece of property. Okay. And just have all my friends living on it.
Yeah.
Friends, family, be perfect. With that being said, while you were here, we had a very interesting conversation. It was actually more while you left, as you were leaving. We had this conversation, but...
Yeah. And then it was like the whole way home. Well, yeah. It kind of... So, in a way, it started from us planning out like our next vacation, our next get-together.
Yeah, that's what...
And then, based on that location, I was like, well, wait a minute. Like...
halfway point.
You still have this vacation, but that's a halfway point. Like, this could be where the land, could be for us all to live on one day.
StupidSmartopia.
StupidSmartopia. Yeah.
You can see it now.
Tattoo. No, so
here. Yep. It's just underneath the tattoo we just got. It's just gonna be a globe.
Worldwide, baby.
Worldwide. No, so we've been deep in conversation, I would say, within the past week.
Deep.
And deep into conversation.
Going on far.
And our long-term goal, is to own a piece of property. We're going to start some, Stupid Smart campsite up on there. Start some campsite. Buy the property is the first thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what your vision is, Cody, of the time frame on that. But before you answer, I'll let you know mine.
Okay.
I would like to secure a piece of property by the beginning of next year.
Oh,
I think it's doable. I think we can make it happen.
It's doable. Yeah.
I'm not saying like January, but the beginning of next year.
First half of next year. Yeah.
Secure a piece of land.
Yeah.
All it takes.
I mean, honestly, if we can do the research, like hard research, that might be enough. Yeah, that's probably doable.
I'm in talk with like 4 different realtors. I've already talked to a bank. We just need to find the one. That's all we need to do.
Yeah.
We just need to find the one and then get it, essentially. It's funny because one of the realtors that I was talking to today, I think she's going to be the main one that we I deal with, we all deal with. And
because of the area she's in, or
yeah, so she's around Charleston, and she'll go anywhere out to an hour away from Charleston.
Oh, okay.
But there's a couple that I'm sending her that's a little bit further, and she's like, I'm willing to do that. That's cool. But she has this, so you got to put this into perspective. She's the listing agent for this property for this guy, right?
Okay.
Dude's been trying to sell this piece of land for over 10 years.
Sheesh.
The reason, so it's 110 acres.
Okay.
He listed it, when he first listed it, he listed it for $197,000. And she already told him, she's like, that's too high. That's too much. And then he turned around just recently and said, okay, I want to raise the price to $208,000. She's like,
in the wrong direction.
She's like, what are you doing? And so I was kind of joking about it with her, and I was talking to her, and I was like, I mean, realistically, it's been 10 years. And I was like, we could make an offer of whatever we want. And she's like, offers are free. So, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But
it's gotta be worth, it's gotta be worth a certain amount, like land alone. So, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah. I'm not wanting to overpay for anything. That's the whole reason.
But at the same time, I don't think we'd be able to get away with, $50,000 when it's actually worth 80 or 90 or whatever.
No, yeah, 100%. So I think he listed it for 100 and it's 208 now, and I was like, oh, so we could just offer 150. She's like, hey, offers are free, so I think that she was kind of hinting to me that's kind of what she would sell it for. But,
Yeah.
but no, a lot of these properties, they've been sitting on the market for quite a while. And that's one thing that she kind of, was telling me was, properties, just bare pieces of property are kind of hard to sell. Not hard to sell, but they sit for a while.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
so
mean,
if
I
we
guess
find a
the
good
area
one,
they're in, it's like the people
a
that
lot
are
of people,
looking out for that
yeah,
kind of thing could be out of state, and it's just hard to actually get feet on the property to check it out.
I think what a lot of people are doing is, or they want a good piece of property that's also close to, like, almost downtown. Like, there's one or two that we've looked at on
Yeah.
Zillow that it's pretty much downtown,
Yeah.
but I don't mind being, 30 minutes or so from a big town. I don't
30
mind being,
minutes is a good number. When it gets a little further is when I personally get a little like I like me, and it doesn't have to be like Charleston or Beckley, like the small
you're just talking about a
towns.
town.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, every property that I've looked at is close to or right next to a small town.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that's mainly what I'm saying.
it's the big city. It's like a couple of them are like an hour and a half away from Charleston, kind of out,
Yeah.
but they're near a small town. But
Yeah.
I need to look into
Yeah.
the town that you're telling me about. But
When I've done some research, I've like tried to look at like, top small towns in West Virginia and then kind of go off of there, like see what's around them and that kind of thing.
yeah, yep. I check Zillow
But
every single day, more than once, and
yeah.
I'll check my emails because I get the emails for it.
It's a bummer,
Um,
man. There's been some really cool like towns, but they're like kind of from like our location a little on the farther side. It's like, man, like as cool as the land would be, I'd also want to get, use out of it. Like, so it's
yeah.
it's tricky. It's tricky.
You just got to move your. I know Tiffany's parents are on board. You just got to get your parents on board, man.
I mean, I don't know. Be tough for them to go to the west.
To the west. They can't go any more east.
Well, they could get to the coast, like on the coast.
Not very much east. Um,
No.
so yeah, step one, acquiring a piece of property. And I would like to do that. I think it's very doable by the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
After we secure said property, it's, we want to do something with it. We want to start, we can make a little bit money off of it after we buy it, start paying off the property. So, start a campsite.
Yeah.
I've already researched, different style yurts, and we can start, 3 to 4 yurt style campsites, I would say pretty easily. And
Mm-hmm.
then, as they get rented, put them on Airbnb. There's some other site too. It's called Hipster something. It's like another app, but it's
Is it
about
more
camping though.
for camping instead of like
Yes.
house or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
But also offer regular tent camping, just rent out a space if someone wants to use it or not.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Once we have the land, we can kind of make our own lots per se, like this is,
exactly.
lot A, this is campsite B, whatever.
I
Lodging,
told Holly
whatever.
I was telling Holly yesterday as we were driving back. I was like, "Oh, if we get a piece of land, you know what that means, right?" She's like, "What?" And I was like, I get to get a drone." So I could. She's like, "Oh," Brinley's like, "Why?" She's like, "So he
Gotta
could
get
fly
that
it over the property."
aerial views, man. You gotta get them photos and you gotta check for bears,
Exactly.
mountain
Gotta.
lions. Oh
I
my.
kind of told Holly, I was like, because she wants to draw out a piece of land and kind of mark where everything will go. And I was like, no, what you need to do is take a drone up, take an aerial snapshot, print that out, and then you do it, or just go on Google Maps, draw out where the lot lines are, and
And there's
kind of go off that.
I got some websites that have even like really detailed maps too. Like top
Topography?
Topography. Wow, that was a struggle.
I don't even know if I
maps.
said it right, but
I
that was
think
the
you did.
closest that we're going to get.
That sounded good. But
I
yeah,
dealt
like
with maps a time or two.
Oh yeah. um. So yeah, like topography and gives you a little bit more of an idea of what some usable land would be for sites and lots and stuff like that. There was a video I saw. This family, they're like homesteaders, and they had like 100 acres, like over 100 acres of land, and they're kind of giving you some insight on like how much of it's actually usable because of the slopage and just the kind of different things that happen. Um, like there's some like land slippage or something, like not landslide, but like
Hmm.
land can move based on how much water runs through the area and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So it will be important to like walk the land a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, the realtor I was talking to today, she was like, would you want to, like, drive out here? I was like, well, absolutely. And she's like, well, there's buyers. Sometimes they buy a piece of land. They've never even walked it. They don't know. They don't know what it looks like. They just buy it blindly and then.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we're on that same page there. Because, yeah, like, I definitely want to get out there and, get my eyes on it.
And with this new job, I'll have hopefully 3-day weekends, because it's only a 4-day work week. And I could easily drive out there.
Yeah.
And
taking a day off ain't too bad for me, so.
But you're off Saturday, Sundays, right?
Mm-hmm.
What time do you typically end work on a Friday?
4 or so. But like I said, I probably take off and stuff like that.
But yeah, so start up a campsite, and then this is where things get interesting. So the goal.
If they haven't got interesting already.
The goal is, if the campsite's doing good and we can bring in some money, great. If not, whatever. It's kind of just a thing that we're going to try. But we are going to find a piece on that property that we build a nice sized barndominium.
Barndominium. Our base camp.
Our base camp, if you will. Holly calls it the lodge. I don't like that name. I like base camp. And I've already explained why I like base camp. Base camp is where you start. That's where we're starting. Because
technically it's the goal. Technically, though, it's not really where we're starting. It's what we're trying to get to.
Base camp is not where you're trying to get to. It's where you're starting.
Exactly. And this barndominium is what we're trying to get to.
Well, I understand that's not like... There's stuff beyond the barndominium that we're trying to do, so that's why I was like, I'm not calling it, that's why it's base camp.
It's... Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's kind of... I don't want to be, silly, fighting over the name of it.
We'll fight. We'll box it out. All right?
You say base camp?
Next YouTube video. We'll box it out.
Right.
Did you see, a little off topic, but did you see, and this is a legit fight, Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
What? This is just a money grabbing fight. That's all this is. There's no way.
They've been training, man. I've seen some videos. They've been training.
This is the most random fight I've ever
It needs to happen more often. You know what I mean? Like, what was Bill Gates doing?
We need to get some political people in there. Just box it out. Some of these old, fragile people. Just
Make
box
it easy,
out,
man. Make it easier to pick one.
But, any Hoosers, build a barndominium. My goal is to, I think, to have it built, not necessarily move into yet, but built.
Fair, yeah.
By 5 years. 5 years is
5 years.
It's a pretty lengthy amount of time.
It is. It is. Man,
And
yeah, you think about 5 years.
I know things can change.
We'll
But
be in our 30s. Gosh.
yeah, and so let me just explain this to you for a second, because Holly is always saying, well, we can't move over there for at least 12 years, and this and this and that, because it's obvious, it's for different reasons. And I'm like, no, I will do whatever I can to make it happen, to do it before 12 years, because where are we at in 12 years, Cody? 40.
Sheesh.
I feel like we're old at that point, man. I want
not old, but it would be nice. See, I like the idea of this, like getting it started now, like not waiting till we're old, and then who knows what the land is going to be like if there be any left to sell. Like I don't know, probably will, but still, like I feel like now is the time, like start early, and then we just have it. Like yeah, we'd have to pay taxes and everything on it, but like still owning land, So
yeah. Which the land taxes on it, I was kind of looking, wasn't very much.
no,
Like for most of these properties, not very much.
no. And then what's nice is like we're kind of going into it together, so makes things a little bit easier.
Yes. And no, I'm just thinking about it, and ugh, it's like turns me off so much towards the idea when I think about I'm going to be 40 by the time I move there. No, I still want to be young. I still want to enjoy my life at a young age
Well,
with my
so
friends.
I see it as like, we'd still, because I don't know, I can't really think of a time frame to move into it. Like, I don't know what sounds right either. And like, I don't know. Like, I would still want to have it. Because if anything,
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
vacation, it's still going to get use. It's still going to,
Yeah.
we're going to have good times in it. But making that like primary living place, like I don't know when that would be for us.
No, I know. And this is something I talked to Holly about too. I don't know if I'll ever call one place that's home.
Yeah.
It's going to be base camp for me. But um, because we still want to keep our house in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And then her dad and family down in South Carolina owns property down in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Also said that we could build there. So West Virginia being the center point of, Ohio, where we still have our house, and South Carolina, where we can also build a house, I could kind of bounce,
Yeah.
around. And I'm hoping by the time that happens, we can be in a place, and I don't know how far-fetched this is, but hopefully the campsites are up and running and people are booking them, and we can expand that and make more money off that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully by the time our YouTube is kicking off, so we can just, maybe we can just focus on that, who knows? Maybe we can make some money off that, the YouTube, the merch, all that stuff. I want to be to a point where I don't need to wake up and go work for Verizon or go work for Centos, or,
self-sufficient.
exactly. I want to have multiple, and something I talked about with Holly about too is, let's say the campsite is booming. Let's say we got it up and running. It's great. What's stopping us from buying another small piece of land on the other side of West Virginia or in another state? Start another campsite.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Franchise it out.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Stupid Smartopia coming to a town near you, BB.
Get out of here, KOA.
So, I want to be to a point in my life that I don't need to wake up and go work a job that I will probably not like.
Yeah.
I get, what the way I'm thinking of doing it. It's going to be tasking. It's going to be a lot of work. But I feel like being able to do multiple things and having, all that.
It's important getting it out there. Like that's what this kind of episode is, it's just trying to like figure out the goals and like really just kind of speaking it, you know, instead of just thinking about it in your head. Like you can do that forever, but like
Exactly.
this is almost putting pen to paper. Like this is the beginning stages of that. Like I feel like they're more likely to happen getting it out there instead of just kind of keeping it to yourself.
Well, I kind of
make other people aware.
One thing I was talking about Holly with, and I've said that probably 100 times, and this is all talked about within the past week. So I keep saying what they had talked about. Well, Holly and I are always talking. So Holly and I, and this is what I told you.
Is this all you'll talk about?
Lately, yes.
Okay, fair.
Lately, yes. Because when Holly and I are very go-getter people. If we have an idea and we're both on board with it, we will throw everything at that until it happens.
Yeah.
Look at our front yard. Look at our backyard. I mean, we just got those trees taken down. You know, all those are little smaller projects. The backyard was, I would say, a medium-sized project, getting all that done.
So, yeah, you got those trees taken down already?
Yeah, they came out today, and they cut them down within, like, less than 2 hours.
Nice, man. Haul it off, too?
No, we kept the wood.
Okay.
Neighbor took half the wood because they helped pay for half of it.
Okay.
So he kept half the wood, and then we have our half, and then he's going to get a stump grinder to come out and grind the stumps up. And then we're going to make that parking. That's another thing. I wanted more parking in the front. So that little section of grass near the driveway, we're taking all that out, but we need to take the trees out first.
Yeah.
This is where it comes down to, where I was just saying that I talked to Holly about it. I'm tired of just talking about things. I want to do it, and that's how I want to live my life. If I have an idea, I want to do it.
Go through with it.
And how long, and you've known me for a while, how long have I been talking about wanting to open up an axe venue?
Long time.
A long
Since
time.
You started axe throwing, basically.
And I've talked about it, but I haven't even fathomed on starting it.
Yeah.
And I suppose I can put all my focus towards that rather than the West Virginia thing. But the West Virginia thing is the thing that's most exciting to me right now.
I hear you.
To where we have a point where we can meet and have a whole land to film on, do whatever we need to do.
In some ways, like this is like beginning or whatever. It's almost safer in a way. Like, because it's an investment.
Oh, 100%.
Business, which still is an awesome dream. Like, still shoot for that, at some point. But like, yeah, investing in land, like, that's going to be your land, you know what I mean? So businesses, it's tricky to run businesses in this like economy, man. You never know what's going to happen. And I mean, good on the people that are able to do that for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the land is the more like reliable thing.
And with the
video
exactly.
Good idea.
And like you said, it's an investment, so that's something that we can, easily, let's say something drastic happens and we needed to sell the land. We do that, that's over time it's just going to grow into more. But like the campsite thing, starting a business, the campsite I feel is a smaller startup cost rather than an axe venue. Axe venue will probably take me about $20,000. I'm pretty sure with what I've been looking at and what I've been planning out, get 4 campsites started for less than 10.
Yeah.
And, like I was telling you, because I know you had some concerns about everything, is just starting small, kind of working our way from there, and eventually growing it. Yes, and growing it into this thing that we can enjoy, people can enjoy, stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
My biggest thing is I'm done talking about shit, Cody. I want to do it. And that's why
better at doing.
Cody's. I kind of gave you the example of. I think I did, or at least I typed it out, and maybe I didn't send it. The vlogging. Remember when we started vlogging?
Yeah, I was against it.
What did we do?
We started
I
it,
just
and then we
started it, and I forced it upon you.
yeah, it became kind of second nature in a way, and yeah, it became a good time.
I don't think I've led you astray yet.
I don't think so. I don't think
So,
so.
and I've already told you, like, Holly and I will probably become very annoying to you because, like I said,
They're
we are
talking to us
go-getters.
again. Jeez,
And we
another
will do what we
property.
need
Give
to
me some
make it
fire
happen
today.
for
Yeah,
all of us.
that's a good quality to have, though, man. Like in some ways, I think this is like a good team because like y'all get really excited, and then I might bring you back a little bit. I try not to like be completely
You're
pessimistic, you know.
such a mood killer, bro.
I know, I know. I don't want to be that like all the time, but like I don't know. I don't want to be like overly realistic, you know, to the point of it like I don't know, seeming like I'm down, like I'm bagging on the ideas or like I'm being annoying like with these concerns, but like
So,
I want to
yeah.
find that middle ground.
Yeah. And yeah, to kind of put into perspective, Holly and I have learned to do a lot because I don't know if you noticed, but we live a very busy life.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
It's
exhausting
different than us.
sometimes. It's so exhausting, but it's good. It's a good life, and we've learned to do a lot with a little. So Holly, like if anything, Holly and I kind of balance each other out a little bit in different ways. So like sometimes she is the one that's very frugal and she's like, no. So like for the Airbnb, she's like,
Hmm.
we'll need some furniture in there. We could easily just go down to a Goodwill and find some, instead of ordering something that's brand new,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
refurbished stuff, that kind of thing.
Um, and other times, she likes to spend money a little bit. I'm like, hey, listen, let's not do that. But,
Stop
we
it.
kind of, it's a yin and yang, we're kind of both parts, but I think every time it's definitely has gotten us in trouble sometimes because if one of us wants to spend money, the other one has to say no. So it kind of
Mm.
balances out and we meet in the middle. We get in trouble sometimes when both of us say yes.
No.
But we make
Gotcha.
it work. We make it work.
Yeah, y'all
And,
do. Y'all do. Y'all
you
got
know,
systems in place to fix things too.
so
So
we will keep you safe, Cody. Don't worry.
good to know. Good to know.
Um, but yeah, and then after the barndominium, eventually maybe building our own tiny homes. I told Holly, I was like, what if we just loved the barndominium so much that we just stay there? Like both of our families could easily live in that, square footage.
Yeah, that's what I liked about. I never really, I don't know, thought of it, the barnuminium, just because like that at first it's I don't know, didn't seem like my aesthetic or whatever. But then like thinking about it, like it's not a good size, and like
What was your thoughts on Holly's drawing?
I liked it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
liked it. Yeah, I just like
you
how
like the
open it can
layout?
be. I kind of like how it's a
Oh,
blank
yeah.
slate. Like, I mean, it could be whatever.
It's essentially a metal structure that we can do anything with.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've looked into different styles of barnuminiums, but it's all open.
Mm-hmm.
It's open. The upstairs, it's obviously going to be um, not as open because that's where the bathrooms and the bedrooms and stuff are going to be, but
Yeah. Yeah.
downstairs is going to be open.
Yeah.
We'll have the podcast room down there and like a pantry and, a
You
laundry
divide it
room, but
up. Yeah.
an
Design,
office,
however.
which is also the podcast room, um, but yeah, it's open. It's an open layout, and I challenge you for the next couple days to just go and look at different Barnuminian style houses, just to see how open it is,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah. I
can
need to look
kind
at
of
the
get a feel
inside.
for it. Because I'm telling you, that would be 100 times better than a modular home or a mobile home.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
So
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I'll look at some more. I've only seen like a few like exterior like shots. I haven't really seen, what the interiors could be like.
mostly with the barndominiums that I've seen that are huge, the top is always like the housing portion, and then the bottom is always a garage.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
Holly's plan was is to eliminate the garage and make that just into more living space that's just open like a garage.
Yeah. And then
Big
just kind of
kitchen,
divide
big
it
dining room table.
however, yeah. Like not with like walls, but
Yeah.
you'll see whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
So
It's a blank slate. Like you can really make it whatever. Yeah, I need to.
I already found a bank that
Challenge
does
accepted.
land loans. That bank also does construction loans, so
Sheesh.
we'll get there. Slow and
I
steady.
believe you, man. I believe you.
We will
I'm ready.
get there.
I
Are
like
you?
it. This is my ready face, man.
Okay.
This is my scared but ready face.
Ultimately,
Big,
yes.
big
Maybe
things, man.
big things, and we have we have time to do it, but it's a matter of
Yeah, your
doing it
thing
while
is
we're
like
still
we don't want
young.
to talk about it forever. We want to
Exactly.
try to, work towards it.
Yeah. I was almost like, if Holly didn't have plans next weekend, I was already telling her like, what if you and I just drove back down to West Virginia and looked at a few properties? Like,
Jeez, which I may go for it. Go for it.
But
We're
she does
definitely
have
like
plans.
the when we're this next little vacation, this next weekend trip that we're all gonna do. Yeah, we'll definitely need to take some time to look at some locations and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. We could take one of the days and just drive to different properties.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, we need to find a Airbnb for that.
Yeah. Well, we said I think we were waiting just to make sure everybody. Make sure people can come or
Tanner
whatever.
had joined my TikTok live earlier, and he never said anything. I just saw him join, and then he was gone. So I was like,
Oh yeah.
it's like wow.
Feel the love.
But yeah, I mean that is where we're at so far. That is the plans. That is the goals.
They have
And
been manifested. Is it
they have been.
manifested once it happens, or is this the manifesting?
Manifestation?
Is it manifestation like when it happens, like in the future?
Manifest destiny? No.
We're heading out west. Well, no, you're not. I
Oh.
don't know. I like it, man. Big dreams.
Just
and
big, yeah.
they're in reach.
They are. So I will become
Stay tuned.
I will become a little pushy to you, but don't be afraid to push back.
Ready, man.
All right.
Come at me, bro.
We're doing this. We will make it happen. We've done 17 episodes so far.
We ain't stopping.
That's 17 weeks that we've been doing this. So now it's time to start doing this and doing other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to get more. I need to get in the mindset of like really going at this stuff, Kind of gotten into like a groove, but I need to make that next step up, that next quality jump,
Oh, you talking about the editing? Like that's the kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Did you watch that video I sent you earlier?
I did, yeah. Yeah, got me.
First 100 episodes, man. First 100 YouTube videos, whatever you're doing is going to be garbage. And just every time
still have
we need to focus on...
improve on things, though. That was the whole point.
Exactly. Yeah, it was every time, every episode, you just have to focus on doing something different or better in that next one. Just focus on one thing, do that one thing better.
Because it's like, if you do 100 episodes of the same quality, never like, taking time to improve or do something different, then, that's a waste of time. So yeah.
Exactly.
You need to start making that move.
Yeah.
Little by little.
We'll get there. We got our short-term goals and we have our long-term goals, so it's just a matter of turning those goals and dreams into a reality.
We'll have merch. Skits,
we will have merch.
Land. Barnuminium.
More skits. More land.
More campsites.
Yeah. Go watch our first episode.
Go watch our base camp.
It's funny. But with that being said, now we've talked about it. Now every time we talk about it after, we'll be making moves and steps to making those happen.
Making the money moves.
Money moves.
Okay.
But
let's take that stroll, man.
So this, moving on, we're gonna take that stroll down memory lane.
To move ahead, you gotta look at where you've been. So
you sound like the game I've been playing, the Only Up game. Dude, you need to watch me play it, or you need to play it. She makes these weird. It's like a narration voice. She makes these weird comments throughout the game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The only way ahead is to keep your eyes forward.
All right, so we're gonna do.
Don't just walk. Run.
I don't know if you saw, but hold up. So Boucher had commented on the Bean Boozled video
on
Facebook. Really? Yeah, he commented on mine on Facebook. And I was like, well, next episode, man, we're going to review Our Margaret is Gay. And he goes, oh, gosh. So.
He's probably like, don't get that out into the world. I'm an officer now.
He's about to get canceled.
Don't get me in trouble.
And without further ado.
We got his consent.
Good morning. So I'm currently on my way to work. No, I am not driving right now. I'm sitting in my car at home. Cody is already at work, unfortunately. So I'll be meeting him there. Today, he finally moves into the house. Yeah, all stuff's going to be out of the office and it's going to be fantastic. So let's get this day started.
What's up, everybody?
What up? So, guess what? Guess what? He finally moved in.
This guy got a room.
It is official. We are now living together. No homo.
Okay, you wrote it.
I did ruin it.
That sounded weird.
I did ruin it.
That sounded weird. Hey, Boucher.
Hi, Boucher. Hi, Boucher. Hi.
It's so excellent.
So yeah, and now that means our studio is now clean. Yay! Yay! Excitement!
That's so crazy.
So yeah.
Man, you look so different without glasses.
This is weird. Boucher, what are you doing? You're looking so creepishly.
Oh.
You stalking us, Boucher?
Boucher, are you stalking us? We got back from Five Below store. I went and got me a laundry basket because all my dirty clothes is on my floor right now.
Laundry basket.
Laundry
My
basket.
face. Oh my
And
gosh.
then, to make things official in our office,
Do you have a
we
glow
went and got
I guess.
Post-it notes. I mean, we're never going to use them, but an office is not an office without Post-it notes, right, Bowers?
Yeah.
Office is not an office unless we have Post-it
You
notes.
gotta have Post-it notes.
Forget how long
So-
you called me Bowers for, man.
We went and got Post-it notes.
I don't remember when
got
I even
blue.
switched to
I
calling you
got green.
Cody.
He got blue.
I don't know.
Bam.
And now,
Bam.
yeah.
I guess the only reason I called you Stacy is because I didn't want to say Christiansen every time.
We get it! But yeah, he's gonna set up his desk, and now I'm gonna play around on my TV.
What's up, everybody? YouTube. This is Boucher. Boucher.
This is YouTube.
What's up, YouTube? Bobby the Boosh here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bobby the Boosh.
Bobby the Booshy.
We're currently on our way to British Beer Company.
Beer Company.
It's honestly the best wings I've ever had in my life.
Surprising because it's a chain.
They're good. I'm not
To
gonna
me-
say best.
To me,
but
they're the best.
good.
But I just barely started eating wings.
They're
so.
cheap, which means they're good.
Yes, that what makes them
25 cents.
delicious.
Can't
Cheap
beat
is
that
good.
deal.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
They got rid of
I
it.
don't like
Remember after the one
burritos.
patrol?
Yeah,
Well, you
we
pay
had to move on.
$20, you only get like 6 wings.
Yeah, they
wing
don't have
it.
a buffalo. They don't have
Yeah.
a buffalo sauce.
But they
have
got so much more flavor. Like
They have a
more,
dry rub. It's a dry rub, and I don't like that. That ain't me.
I don't know. I like teriyaki and like they don't have teriyaki.
I thought Caracas
in
was with
British
us.
They have barbecue.
Because they're British.
beer. I guess so, man. Teriyaki. What is the teriyaki?
They got
No,
some
one of
fish
them
and
is.
chip flavored wings.
Yeah.
Why don't you drive like you're in New England?
He's so
There you go.
see.
Add a girl.
Kentucky
Put some
got
hair on your peaches.
hair on your peaches.
Never heard that saying?
Hair on the peaches?
On your peaches.
Wouldn't it be like more like hair on your kiwis?
No, it's peaches. You've
What?
never heard that term?
No.
Must be a West Coast thing.
Hey, Stacy, are
Yes.
margaritas gay?
No, told you that.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Is that Katy Perry? I don't even know who she is.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
Dave!
No, that was a really good movie.
I love that movie.
Eminem? Gay?
What?
Is Hector really in his anus?
Gay as in happy? No. Gay as in homosexual.
I like men.
I like men. Oh god.
Eminem.
Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah! Parking spot!
Get
Craziness!
Get some.
New Hampshire's very
The low
busy on
sunglasses.
Monday night. Oh, you
Oh,
almost hit that
man.
caddy.
Nah.
That was
almost
a
hit-
Chrysler. Never
Yo.
mind. Who cares, man?
Anyway,
We about to stuff our face with
I
some
wish
wings.
he was in more episodes.
Goodbye,
He's so funny.
everybody.
Peace out! I gotta turn the thing off.
What's up, everybody?
you can't.
How did the next video?
The whisper.
You gotta talk louder.
What's up, everybody? We have British beer. We got, yeah, he's about to.
Look at this.
We got the wings.
Holding for so long. Those bourbon flavored cakes, man.
And they're cheap too, so it's great. They taste better. But yeah, so I'm gonna stuff my face now.
What's up?
Oh, we're recording.
Over the top.
Yo, I
man.
get all my
Yeah.
angles off.
It's hard, dude.
It is.
I feel for you.
And then my arm starts cramping.
Yeah, you get that vlogger elbow.
Vlogger shoulder.
Vlogger.
Oh, we got Bane behind us. I was born in the dark. How do you guys like the wings?
Those wings are freaking bomb.
Yeah, they were. They were pretty bomb,
excitement,
actually.
man.
You're worth the $2.
Like, you got that golden retriever
We ordered
energy.
30 wings and spent $8.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Where's
And
that
it-
excitement, Cody?
It's really cold.
Oh man.
So yeah,
7
it was
years
bomb
later.
wings, and I kind of left wanting more.
Bomb bourbon wings.
Bomb bourbon
ones
wings.
are so good.
Yeah, getting back in the car. If he unlocks it. Thank you. Oh,
I'm so out of breath.
All right,
Always.
Jeeves, bring us home.
Holmes James.
Bring us home.
So,
Yo.
we're back home,
Yes.
finally.
With full bellies, kind of full bellies.
Full bellies, I
Pretty much
mean,
full bellies. Bellies.
yeah, I'm full.
I'm full. I'm happily full.
Where you at? There you are.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, they were delicious wings.
Such quality
If you're ever
content,
man.
in the
man.
area.
The bourbon.
Much quality.
Remember, bourbon flavored wings.
The buffalo ones are pretty good too.
This one, man.
Really
I
good.
haven't tried buffalo yet.
You
I
gotta
haven't
try
tried their
them.
buffalo yet.
God.
You gotta try them. I mean,
It's on
you will
crack the
not
whole
be
time.
disappointed.
You would not be disappointed
were.
to try bourbon.
Wound
I need you to
up.
take that energy
I'm gonna try them next
and
time I
apply
go.
it to today's goals.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Challenge you to do it.
You
Yeah.
challenge me, I'll do that.
Were you on?
Not
Were you
even
on
for a
some
change,
coke
I'll just
back
do
then?
it. You know,
Sheesh,
just
man.
because.
Take some bumps back then, Cody.
Get my stuff.
I don't know,
from
man.
home.
Something. Were you lacing my
Thursday.
stuff?
Yeah.
I had to
So yeah, let's go.
bring you out of your shell a
going on
little
here?
bit.
Yeah.
So.
Right now, he's sitting at his desk. I'm sitting at my desk. Ooh, that looks so much better. Your
It
desk?
doesn't.
Can I say something?
It doesn't.
My desk.
Just because I don't have a freaking TV in my desk.
Your desk? I mean, your desk is alright.
It's not like... It gets the job done, you know what I'm saying?
You're getting there.
It gets the job done. I'm sorry I don't have a TV. I don't have
The
the
lava
funds
lamp
yet
that
for
doesn't
TV.
work in the back.
You got funds.
I don't have
Five
any
Below,
funds.
man.
Don't even
What
say
happened?
that.
Jeez.
You know, we went to Five Below today. That's where we got the pop.
Hey.
So yeah, it's the end of
Soda.
another day.
Yeah, another boring day.
Another boring day in paradise. That's true. It wasn't a bad day. It was a pretty good day.
No, I
it was a slow day.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Work is slow.
There you were.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Taking your bumps.
Really, Boucher? Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up.
Tell us your feels down below in the comments. Tell us what you think about our freaking videos, man.
And make sure you go and smash that subscribe button. If you want to watch our last vlog, click right here. Or her. And then if you want to watch
Hey.
us eat
Is
some
it click
very
right?
nasty...
Nope.
Wow.
No, I messed it up.
You messed it up. Anyways, that's the gist of it.
Wait, you gotta keep playing. You gotta hear that outro.
I think that one's clickable. Come on. I believe.
You can do it.
I was born in the dark.
The very nasty jelly beans. Click
I'm
right
crashing, man.
here.
Look at my
Right
face.
here.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you are. You need,
stay
you
tuned
need
for next
another bump.
time. Peace out.
Such a good outro.
It is. We're gonna bring that back.
Can I? I have to look around.
I think it
bring
was
it
just a. I think that was just a YouTube sound.
No, it was somewhere else.
We gotta find it.
I'll
You
find
might have
it.
it saved. You might have it saved on like your file or somewhere. Something. I don't know.
Check it out. It's actually two sounds. Like I have like a bass drum to start it off to kind of get that intensity, and then just saying. I put a
Maybe
little,
you need to try to recreate it. It might not be perfect, but it'll give it that new feel to it.
Yeah, but that little bit of the old school, but make it new school. Yeah,
We need to get Mr. Bobby Boucher into
Make a
another
cameo.
video someday.
make a
Yeah,
guest
we could
appearance.
easily do. We could easily do a podcast with him.
Yeah,
Let's make it happen.
if it's good for his career, I don't want to get him masted.
No, I don't think. Maybe
It'd
he
be a
can.
good time. It'd be a good
It
time.
would be. We could kind of discuss living together, and then we could kind of discuss what he
Life on
does,
the
and
boat.
he could do a little promo for the Coast Guard.
There you go.
There was one realtor I talked to today that used to be in the Coast Guard. He's like,
Is
"What
that
branch are you
right?
in?" I was like, "Oh, Coast Guard." He's like,
What?
"No shit." That's what he sounded like. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "I was in the Coast Guard." I think he was in the Coast Guard before it was like Coast Guard, because he has some weird rating that I've never heard of.
Well, it's probably still Coast Guard. It's been Coast Guard for
I don't
some
know.
time.
He was probably in like the Revenue Cutter Service or the Lighthouse. I don't know.
Gosh, he's buddies
knows?
with Douglas Monroe.
He was. They were best friends. He told me.
Sheesh, man. That's cool.
But no, we need
probably
to.
got some
Maybe
stories.
Bobby Boucher can be our first guest on the show. Well, I guess the wives were the first guest, but
Dang,
First
the
for
wives
sure.
already took that spot.
I'm sorry, Bobby Boucher. You can
Not
be the
number
second.
one.
He was number one. But this was a good episode. It's a much needed episode to kind of project
get
us going forward.
Needed to get our thoughts out there.
My thoughts are always out there, Cody. You know it.
Yeah, they're out there, all right, man. They're out there.
So,
Yes, sir. Thanks, everybody.
We appreciate y'all listening and to our rambling and nonsense. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll start up a Stupid Smart community for everybody. You know, you want to come out and build? Come out and build.
Just open
That
land.
would be
just open source land.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
like
right?
A
Minecraft server. Just come out and do what you want.
Build, do what you want.
It's just the Wild West where we are. We got sarsaparilla on tap.
Go for this cold glass sarsaparilla, Cody.
Sarsaparilla hit the spot. Hit the spot.
Oh my! No. You gotta do this to me.
Sorry, man.
With that being said, we appreciate y'all. And we
help
will
us out by liking,
yes,
subscribing,
subscribe, share. Yeah, exactly. All of that. All of what he said.
Let us know your feels in the comment section below.
Ready? Smash that subscribe button. Oh, all right. We'll stop taking up your time. But love y'all. Peace out. See y'all next week.
See y'all next time.